My career background has been varied. I started out working in municipal governments. I held various positions to the point that I spent about 5 years on a fire rescue squad even. But that career ended due to a disabling injury. So I went back to school, got a degree, and I spent the next 20 years as an IT consultant. I have worked on everything from mainframes to networks to PCs. I spent about 15 years specializing in call recording systems, traveling all over North America to install them, train on them, do process re-engineering for the clients with them. But at some point, it got to be I needed to be off the road. And I could not continue in that kind of career without traveling. It was just simply a requirement. So I had to find something else. Well, there are several things that made me choose ActionCOACH. One was simply the business they're in. The business they're in is helping small businesses grow and be better. And I always liked that aspect of my consulting job of helping my clients transform their business and move ahead using the tools that I'd brought to them, and ActionCOACH was a natural extension from that. The other thing that attracted me, surprisingly enough, was their qualification process. I looked into some franchises and it was like, well, if you got the money, you can have a franchise. You know, that's a little scary because they were asking for a whole lot of money. ActionCOACH said, we're going to do a 8-week, two-way interview, and you're going to talk to several different people about different aspects of your life and ActionCOACH. And at any point in that process, either one of us can say, this isn't for me, and we're going to move ahead. And I found that attractive that they actually cared about who became a franchise owner in ActionCOACH. They were very picky. My biggest challenge during training, there were two major challenges. One, I have a physical disability. And 15 hours a day in a classroom setting is not a good thing for me. You know, luckily the trainers understood. We took breaks, you know, got up, moved around as necessary, mitigated the injury as much as possible. The other challenge for me was a lot of what they went over here had to deal with mindset and talking to other people's emotions. I worked with computers for a reason. Emotions are not my thing. Logic, no sweat, no hassle. That's what I think, that's how I think, that's what I work with. So it was a real challenge to wrap my head around using the emotion side of the brain to do things. And this is embarrassing. The biggest BFO was one morning on our volleyball court. Well, actually, after we finished volleyball, I was talking to one of my fellow students about how to improve his game, coaching. And I was telling him how to visualize his serves. And it suddenly dawned on me that I had been using visualization and other right brain functions in sports my entire life. And it was like, oh, you're an idiot. You already know how to do this stuff. Just apply it in business. And it's not something I'd ever done or thought to do. So it was quite interesting. I'm proud to be an action coach because I think we bring a rather unique process and product to the market of coaching businesses. ActionCOACH has got some amazing tools to back up us, the coaches in the field, and those tools are always evolving. We learned that from our instructors in this 10-day class. Most of them have been around anywhere from 8 to 12 years as action coaches, and we had a lot of discussion about how it was when they started and how it is now and the different tools that we have available. And the fact that ActionCOACH has taken the time and money and the effort to develop those tools and keep evolving those tools makes me very proud. I know a lot of companies that this is how we do it. We're going to do it from now on because we're making money with it. There's no reason to change. And that's not the attitude here. ActionCOACH takes the best that their coaches in the field can do, the best ideas that they have, institutionalizes them and passes them out to everyone else and says, here's the best practice of today, let's use it.